Assalamu alaikum, children. So there is a boy named Alexander and he has two brothers. One is called Nicholas and the other is Anthony. And Alexander had hoped to save $1 that his grandparents had given him. This book is called Alexander Who Used to Be Rich Last Sunday. You see that? That's Alexander. And let's see what happened to him if he was rich last Sunday. He says, it isn't fair that my brother Anthony has $2 and 3/4 and 1 dime and 7 nickels and 18 pennies. Now, children, I want you to find out how many dimes make $1, how many quarters make $1, how many quarters are there in a dime, and what is a nickel, and what are pennies. Okay, just like we have a rupee, and then we have, yes, you know, we have pesas. All right, so he says, it isn't fair that my brother Nicholas has $1 and 2/4 and 5 dimes and 5 nickels and 13 pennies. You can see how disgusted Alexander looks, right? That his brothers seem to have more money than he does. It isn't fair because what I've got is bus tokens. Only bus tokens. And most of the time what I've mostly got is bus tokens. And even when I'm very rich, I know that pretty soon what I'll have is bus tokens. I know because I used to be rich last Sunday. Now you see, in many countries, you can buy bus tokens like, at once, and then use those when you ride a bus, okay? So that's what he has, only bus tokens. Last Sunday, Grandma Betty and Grandpa Louis came to visit from New Jersey. They brought lox because my father likes to eat lox. Now, lox is a salmon which is, marinated and so on. They brought plants because my mother likes to grow plants. Let me show you. The grandparents, and here they are with the plants. And you know what they got for the 3 boys? They brought $1 for me and $1 for Nick and $1 for Anthony, because Mom says it isn't nice to say this, but we like money a lot, especially me. Here are the 3 boys. And Alexander says he likes money a lot. My father told me to put the $1 away to pay for college. He was kidding. Of course, kidding means he was just fooling around. He was joking. And look, the brothers are laughing. Okay. Anthony told me to use the $1 to go downtown to a store and buy a new face. Anthony stinks. Nikki said to take the $1 and bury it in the garden, and in a week a $1 tree would grow. Ha ha ha. Mom said if I really want to buy a walkie-talkie, save my money. Saving money is hard because last Sunday when I used to be rich, I went to a store and got bubble gum. And after the gum stopped tasting good, I got more gum. And after that gum stopped tasting good, I got more gum. And even though I told my friend David I'd sell him all the gum in my mouth for a nickel. He still wouldn't buy it. Goodbye, 15 cents. You see that? He was offering the chewed gum to his friend. And aren't we glad that the friend refused it? Last Sunday when I used to be rich, I bet that I could hold my breath till 300, till the count of 300. Anthony won. I bet that I could jump from the top of the stoop and land on my feet. Nicky won. So he lost bets with his brothers and so he had to give them money. I bet that I could hide this purple marble in my hand and my mom would never guess which hand I was hiding it in. I didn't know that moms made children pay. Goodbye, another 15 cents. You see that? I absolutely was saving the rest of my money. I positively was saving the rest of my money. Except that Eddie called me up and said that he would rent me his snake for an hour. I always wanted to rent his snake for an hour. Goodbye, 12 cents. See that? He wants to hold this snake. So he rented his friend's snake for an hour for 12 cents. Anthony said, when I am 99, I still won't have enough money for a walkie-talkie. Nick said, I'm too dumb to be let loose. My father said that there are certain words a boy can never say no matter how ratty and mean his brothers are being. My father fined me 5 cents each for saying them. Goodbye, dime. Last Sunday when I used to be rich, by accident, I flushed 3 cents down the toilet. A nickel fell through a crack when I walked on my hands. I tried to get my nickel out with a butter knife and also my mother's scissors. Goodbye, 8 cents and the butter knife and the scissors. Oops. His mother must have been mad. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich, I found this chocolate candy, the candy bar, just sitting there. I rescued it from being melted or smushed, except the way I rescued it from being melted or smushed was that I ate it. How was I supposed to know that it belonged to Anthony? Goodbye, 11 cents. The brother, Anthony, was not going to leave him alone, so he got his money out of him. I absolutely was saving the rest of my money. I positively was saving the rest of my money. But then Nick did a magic trick that made my pennies vanish in thin air. The trick to bring them back, he hasn't learned yet. Goodbye, 4 cents. Anthony said that even when I'm 199, I still won't have enough for a walkie-talkie. Nicky said they should lock me in a cage. Nick said, sorry. My father said that there are certain things a boy can never kick, no matter how ratty and mean his brothers are being. My father made me pay 5 cents for kicking it. Goodbye, nickel. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich, Kathy around the corner had a garage sale. I positively only went to look. I looked at a half-melted candle. I needed that candle. I looked at a bear with one eye. I needed that bear. I looked at a deck of cards that was perfect except for no 7 of clubs and no 2 of diamonds. I didn't need that 7 or that 2. Goodbye, 20 cents. You see that? From the garage sale, he got the candle the bear, well, the almost melted candle, the one-eyed bear, and the card of the deck of cards, which had two cards missing. I absolutely was saving the rest of my money. I positively was saving the rest of my money. I absolutely positively was saving the rest of my money. Except I needed to get some money to save. I tried to make a tooth fall out. I could put it under my pillow and get a quarter. But no luck, no loose tooth. I looked in telephone booths for nickels and dimes that sometimes people forget. No one forgot. I brought some non-returnable bottles down to Friendly's Market. Friendly's Market wasn't friendly. I told my grandpa and grandma to come back soon. Last Sunday, when I used to be rich, I used to have $1. I do not have $1 anymore. I've got this dopey deck of cards. I've got this one-eyed bear. I've got this melted candle. And some bus tokens like before. Did you enjoy this story? It made me laugh. But then there is also a lesson to be learned, right? So think about that. Khuda Hafiz.